Hi, Marion. Is that you?
Hi, Kat. That's not Marion. This is me, Scott.
And me, Jane.
Oh, hi, Scott and Jane. Do you want to light our chalice?
Sure.
Sure.
We light this chalice to celebrate Unitarian Universalism. This is the church of the open mind. This is the church of the loving heart. And this is the church of the helping hands.
Thank you, special guests Scott and Jane.
I'm so glad you're here today because you're musicians. Can you help us sing our hymn?
Sure. So we're going to try some tricky hand movements with the hymn this week. You'll get it. Just keep trying. Here we go. Who will I be?
Who will I be?
What will I see?
What will I see
In this great world?
in this great world?
Who could be free?
Who could be free?
What will I build?
What will I build?
What will I find?
What will I find?
My story begins
My story begins
inside my mind.
inside my mind.
Let's do it again. You're doing a good job. Who will I be?
Who will I be?
What will I see?
What will I see
In this great world?
in this great world?
Who could be free?
Who could be free?
What will I build?
What will I build?
What will I find?
What will I find?
My story begins
My story begins
inside my mind.
inside my mind
My imagination.
and my imagination.
It's time to go on an adventure.
I wonder where we'll go.
Funny you should say that. Usually, when we wonder, there's a clue in the wonder box.
Well, let's open the Wonder Box.
Whoa. Do you want to see what's in here? Look at this. It's a banjo.
Or
I don't think that's what it is. Can you pass it to me, please?
Sure. Here we go.
This isn't a banjo, it's a guitar.
or
Or what? Here, take a look. Ready?
this is an oar. It's not a banjo or a guitar.
And you know it's an oar because it's very good for playing music.
Want to see? You're right. It is an oar.
It's a guitar.
Oh. Anyway, that paddle makes me think back at the time when I was a boy and my summer camp group took a canoe trip down the mighty Potomac River, which connects the Shenandoah Mountains with the Chesapeake Bay and then with the Atlantic Ocean. The countryside there was beautiful, and we could paddle for miles and hardly see any houses. I would imagine myself to be a Native American 1,000 years ago, paddling my birch bark canoe with the game from a hunt or supplies that we traded with the tribes up the river. Sometimes we campers would beach the canoes on the riverside and walk a short while to the towpath of the C&O Canal that was built 200 years ago to allow the heavy towboats to go around the rapids and shallows of the Potomac River. And then I would imagine I was a boatman walking with my trusty mule Sal along the towpath while she pulled the big boat through the canal. She's a good old worker and a good old pal, 15 miles on the C&O Canal. At night, we might sleep on the porch of an abandoned old canal lockhouse, watching the brilliant stars in the country sky and listening to the mournful whistles of the trains of the B&O Railroad, which eventually replaced the canal boats and in turn was replaced by the roads and trucks and planes of today. Bye-bye, black smoke passenger trains, Godspeed your last long ride. I'm sorry, Marion. My imagination got the better of me. What was I talking about?
A fun canoeing adventure.
That's right. And I have just a song for the occasion. It's by one of my favorite children's group, the Okie Dokie Brothers, who went on a canoeing adventure of their own and made a whole album about it.
And we need your help with this fun song. All you have to do is remember the name of the song, Can You Canoe? And here's how it will go.
Can you canoe in a little boat built for two? Can you canoe? I'll be your captain and your crew.
One more.
Can you canoe if there's nothing better to do? I want to float down a river with you. We don't need no motor, we don't need no sail, we don't need no fins or gills, and we don't need no tail. Let's just keep things simple, we'll each grab an oar, paddle on down to no man's lake and float till we can't no more. Can you canoe on a little boat built for two? Can you canoe? I'll be your captain and your crew. Can you canoe if there's nothing better to do? I want to float down a river with you. We don't need no outlets, we don't need no wires. Primetime entertainment will be mountain bugs and fires. Let's just keep things simple, unplugged and outside. Sound waves on the water don't need to be amplified. Can you canoe on a little boat built for two? Can you canoe? I'll be your captain and your crew. Can you canoe if there's nothing better to do? I want to float down a river with you.
Doing great. Keep singing.
I'll take the bow, brother. You take the stern. I'll move us forward and you tell when to turn. Let's just keep things simple. We all need a friend in this current moment, instead of looking around the bend. Can you canoe on a little boat built for two? Can you canoe? I'll be your captain and your crew. Can you canoe if there's nothing better to do? I want to float down a river with you. Let's do it one more time. on a little boat built for two.
Let me hear ya.
I'll be your captain and your crew. If there's nothing better to do, I wanna float down a river with you. I wanna float down a river with you. I wanna float down a river with you.
I love songs because they can take us places.
I hope we go on many more adventures this year.
Me too, in the real world and in our imagination.
Well, let's extinguish this chalice so we can go adventuring.
We extinguish this flame,
But not the light of truth.
The warmth of community.
Or the fire of commitment.
these we carry in our hearts and backpacks.
Until we are together again.